Hi everyone, I am back. It's been a little while since I've vlogged. I am so sorry. Honestly, life has just been so busy. It is insane. I need how you just want a week off, not to vacation, but to just catch up on things. I just want to deep clean and do paperwork, like just normal stuff. I need like 5 days to do that. Work has been crazy, but that's okay. We're here, we're alive, and we're going to have a good time today. So, today is actually Cyber Monday. It's also Vlogmas Day, day 1 of December, and I've wanted to do this for years. So my goal is to film every single day. I might be crazy for trying to do that, but I'm going to really, really try. And I apologize in advance if I just can't make it happen, but I'm going to try, really going to try this year. So I thought, in the spirit of Cyber Monday, that I would come on here and share some of my favorite beauty products, literally ever. These are products that I use every single day. And if you find yourself watching this video not on Cyber Monday, do not worry, because I still feel like these are very relevant, even if they're not on sale. I seriously use them all the time. But I did load up on a lot of them, and they are having some absolute crazy good deals on these products. So I wanted to come on here and share them with you guys. Let's begin. Without further ado. Okay, this one here is by Aveeno. It is the Daily Moisturizing Body Oil Mist, and it comes in a spray bottle. I'm gonna have a lot of products on my hand by the end of this video, but you can see here, it is an oil. And as you can see, it's definitely shiny, but I feel like it rubs in really well. The reason why I like this so much is because it is incredibly lightweight. And I love the fact that it's a spray bottle. So when you get out of the shower, you can easily just like spray yourself, then rub it all in. But guys, the scent is so pleasant and so lightweight. You could absolutely put your own perfume on afterwards. I do not feel like these are conflicting whatsoever. I have been using this for a while now. It's got oat oil, jojoba oil, I think is how you say that. It is literally my favorite lotion to put on every single day. And it just fades right in. I don't feel like it's greasy or anything like that whatsoever. Genuinely, like, it just feels so, so good, so refreshing. The other reason why I chose this is because it has 98% naturally derived ingredients, oat oil, jojoba oil, like I said, 2 times more vitamin E than shea butter, paraben-free, no mineral oil or silicones, alcohol-free, allergy tested, formulated for sensitive skin. So there's a lot of really great benefits to this, but guys, it is fantastic. And today it has a killer sale. And everything that we talk about in today's video will be linked in the description box below. Okay, let's talk about hair products. One is my actual hair color. It's by Madison Reed. I don't currently have a box of it right now, but I have 5 boxes coming to me because it is on sale for Cyber Monday. And I always try to take advantage of the sales because I color my hair myself at my own home. I've done that for gosh, 7 or 8 years, maybe longer. And I love Madison Reed's products. They're very affordable for at-home hair color, and I feel like they really, really cover grays well. I can't say enough good things about them. After I use Madison Reed hair color, my hair feels very moisturized, and I love the color. And the color that I'm specifically using, I'm going to have in the description box below, but I really can't say enough good things about Madison Reed products. Okay, next up is by Color Wow. So this is it here, and I just bought this one. I've been using it many times. As you can see, this is super worn, and that one is almost out, but I use it to the very last drop. But it is their hair gray coverage powder. It comes with a great little brush that's two-sided. So the big side, you just dip it into the powder there, and then you can actually color your grays. So I really like this. I use the bigger brush side on the roots and things like that. And then this here, I use to kind of help if I'm coloring. I'll give you a little tip here. If you're coloring like the edge here, the bigger side here is going to get the color on your skin. So what I do is I use this and I sort of like mash it in really well, and that helps disperse it. The other thing I use is this L'Oreal Magic Root Cover Up. This is in shade dark brown, and it is temporary, so is the Color Wow, and it's like a targeted spray, but if you kinda hold it farther back, you do cover a little bit more of an area. I only use this on the top part. It's very easy. It is very potent, so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll use this to kind of spray those parts because I do feel like it covers a big area, and it covers really well, and then I'll take the Color Wow brush and I'll sort of help, disperse that color off of my skin a little bit, like brush it off the skin a little bit so it looks natural. But between the two of those, I feel like I get really good coverage. Another great product that I use for my dark hair is this dry shampoo. So you guys are probably very familiar with this dry shampoo brand. But the reason why I like this one in particular is that it is for dark hair. It is a spray. And I found that when I use the regular one, it definitely leaves that white residue in my hair. And so it's great to have a darker powder to put in your hair. And this product works great. Another product that I use, I actually have very naturally like curly, curly, curly hair. So I will wear that sometimes on this channel. But most of the time I end up straightening it because it's just easier. So this is Lotta Body with coconut and shea oils. It's a mousse. And smells like a beach. That's the best way I can say it. Smells like a beach. But I do think it's great for curly hair. Put a bunch of this in my hair, scrunch it up, and I let it air dry, and the curls are gorgeous when they're done. The reason why I like this product so much is because number one, it's super duper affordable, but two, it's very lightweight. And for curls, I have found over the years, you don't want something that's going to weigh it down. This is a really nice product. I like this a lot. So these right here, I got in a pack because I normally have hair bands that are like half this size. They're like this size, right? And I saw a girl that she had a larger one on like this, and I thought it was so pretty in her hair. And I ended up finding this multi-pack. It comes with a bunch of different colors, dark gray, light gray, tans, all that stuff. I love this one. But it's such a beautiful hairband. I will show you really fast. And you can see here that it covers a lot of your hair, and I just like the feel of it. It's very, very comfortable, and you can kind of style it however you want to if you wanna have your hair out or something like that, but see how much it covers? I love that. It just feels like my hair is really tucked away, so if I'm cleaning or if I'm working out, I absolutely love wearing these. They're so, so comfortable. Okay, the other thing is, so I had heard um, several people talking about these flat claw clips. The other ones are not flat against your head. And I thought, like, what's the big deal? Well, a seller had reached out to me and asked me if I would review this pack of hair clips. It comes with all different colors. It's a multi pack again, which I love multi packs of hair stuff. I don't want to buy just one. Super affordable for these. But here's why I like them. I get the hype now. So when you're driving down the road and you put a regular claw clip in and you try to lean back on the seat, is that not the most annoying thing ever? It sits flat onto my head so I can lean back and it doesn't hurt. So now that I know that, I don't actually use the other claw clips anymore. I only use these. Okay, my favorite products ever. Oh my gosh. Let's start with, okay, I'm gonna show everything to you in the order that I actually put them on. So when I was in Ulta one day, this young woman helped me. I was buying a foundation and she said, and I have very dry skin. So disclaimer, I have very, very dry skin. And she was telling me about Peach and Lily and how great they were. And so I thought I would give them a try. Boy, was she right. I don't know her name. I wish I could give her credit, but oh my goodness, was she right. This is the Wild Dew Treatment Essence Drench and Prep. So this here, it's a liquid, as you can see. What I do is I just put some in my hands, okay? And then I pat my hands together and I pat it onto my face. And I let that sit and soak in. Usually if I just do like this for a few seconds, it's done and soaked in, okay? I start with that and it makes my skin feel just so happy. That's the best way to say it. It just feels like it's happy. Then This is my favorite product maybe ever of beauty products, genuinely. I cannot say enough good things about it. It is absolutely worth every dollar you spend on it. This is Peach and Lily's Glass Skin Refining Serum. Let me get this right there. Okay. It is a container like this. And as you can see that body oil, how it looks after it has soaked in. Okay, so now I'm going to put a little bit of this on because I want you to see. This feels divine. Absolutely divine. Oh my goodness. It's a serum and it goes on so beautifully. It's like the best way to describe this is like imagine putting silk on your face as a serum. That's what this feels like. Wow, it is so good. I put on the glass skin, which I call liquid gold. And then what I'll do is let after that's set in, I will put on moisturizer. Now the two moisturizers right now that I really like, and I hope I'm saying this correctly, Bioma, I think is how you say it. This one almost feels a little bit lighter than this one. This one's a little bit creamier, but they're very similar and they work really well underneath my foundation. This is my everyday foundation and they call it a skin tint. It feels like nothing, actually. That's what I like about it. I was having the hardest time with foundation 6 months ago. All foundation was making my skin feel heavy or itchy, just dry. I could feel the makeup on at the end of the day, and I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. And then I saw somebody talking about the Maybelline's Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. So comfortable and stays on all day. I don't know what they put in this, but genuinely it works. But what a lot of times what I will do is I will take a few drops of this because a little does go a long way and I will mix it with the moisturizer. And between I did that today actually, and it goes on just fine. I don't have to put this on after the moisturizer. So that's something to think about, but this is in shade 118 and then this one is in shade 120. The only thing I could say about 120 is that it's just like a little bit warmer, but they're very similar. You can kind of see on camera there. Very similar. So I have both linked below, but I feel like when I have a little bit more sun on my face, I use 120, and then in the wintertime, I use 118. I have two more I'm going to show you today. This is, again, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Lumi, I don't know. Particular brand though, I really like it. I also like the fact that it's for sensitive skin, and I got this because it is unscented. So I feel like it's a really good one. So this is good for lots of different parts of your body. And it's just a good deodorant. Okay, rounding out home, last but certainly not least, my absolute favorite chapstick of all time, Burt's Bees. Why do I like Burt's Bees? Now, my favorite is their standard flavor or whatever scent or whatever, their regular one, whatever that is. This one's honey. I'm not as fond of honey, but I couldn't find my other one, so I'm at least showing you a Burt's Bees chapstick. If you have chapped lips, like I usually do, and you go to sleep at night with a chapstick, this is the one that I would recommend over any other chapstick. This is the only one that I have found that really works, that when I go to sleep at night, I put this on and I wake up and I do not feel like my lips are still chapped. It does the job. But that is all I have for you guys today. It is time for a coffee. I am so tired. It's been a long Thanksgiving week and mama needs a coffee. But so yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching today. If you've stuck around through this super long video, thank you so much. And again, all the products are linked below should you be curious about trying them out for yourself. Until next time, I really appreciate you guys watching and I'll see you soon.